Greetings and blessings, butterflies. Welcome back. This is going to be a reading, my butterflies. This reading is for what you need to know. This reading is going to be for my fire signs. So if you're an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, this energy may resonate with you. If it doesn't, leave it here and check your other placements. You may find information there that may resonate with you better. I have already pre-shuffled the cards off screen. I'm going to do a light shuffle on screen, lay the cards out, and give us all the information the way that Spirit sees fit. This is going to be a 5-card spread. The first card is going to be, current energy. Second will be the energy that you have working for you that you may not realize. The third card will be the core situation Spirit wants to highlight. The fourth card will be the obstacle or blockage created by the situation that's creating the situation. And the last and final card will be that energy that Spirit wants you to focus on for your best and possible highest good. I hope that we are all ready to tap into this energy. I hope all of my fire signs are feeling like the blessings that you all are, because you are indeed that blessing. Okay. There may be an energy of going into solitude. There may be an energy of inner truth. There may be some divine inspiration. You may be, going within and, seeking higher consciousness with this this hermit energy. There may be an energy of needing to meditate, or you may be indulging in a lot of meditation right now, because there's an energy here of the Three of Swords. There's an energy of betrayal, of heartbreak. So, my butterflies, you could be in hermit mode or trying to find out something deeper in connection to some type of heartbreak. You may be searching for higher answers concerning this issue. All right. I'm going to get the cards out here and clarify them and give you all the info. All right, our fire signs. The first card we have in the current energy is this energy of the Nine of Swords. This is that energy of being late, staying up late at night, having the anxiety. That's that energy of hopelessness. That's that energy, if you're feeling captive, you may be feeling imprisoned with this Nine of Swords energy. This is the energy of having an overactive mind. And this energy is being clarified by the engagement card, the engagement ring card. This is about higher commitment. This is about something, being eternal. This is about a partnership or a union. This could be about some type of completion. So you may be in the energy of worrying about something changing in terms of a higher commitment, in terms of a partnership that you may be in. You may be feeling some type of change in something that you may thought was going to be eternal, something that was going to be long lasting, something that you may have given offer to, or an offer was given to you, and you may be in anxiety about that. You may be feeling hopeless about that energy. There may be some type of worry wrapped around this potential promise, this potential higher commitment, this potential, partnership or union that may exist in your energy. What you have working for you that you may not know about is the High Priestess energy. That's that energy, of change. That's the energy of you being wise, having that sound judgment. That's the energy of higher awareness. That's that intuitive energy when you're dealing with the High Priestess. This is about that mystical energy. This is about that energy of going within. And this energy of going within is tied to some type of shock, a sudden change, some shocking news, some type of epiphany that you may have gotten. And with the High Priestess energy being here, you going within, that's that energy of you having the intuition. And, when you go within, the High Priestess is the energy that helps you to have those epiphanies, that helps you to, make those shocking and sudden changes, because you went within, honored yourself, connected with the universe and yourself, together to create transformation. Because The high priestess energy is that energy that is wise, that knows how to make, conscious decisions. This energy can also be, that energy of finding, balance in decisions that may be, opposing. Because, the high priestess energy, sometimes, she has to, you have to be all knowing and not, speak up on everything she's seeing. And so maybe you may be in the high priestess energy, looking within, making sound judgments, using your common sense about some type of shocking change, some type of news, some type of surprise or transformation that may have shown up in your energy. The core problem or situation here is the energy of temperance, the energy of balance, the energy, of healing, that moderation energy, the energy, of mixing and blending. This energy is being clarified by a new phase, about some type of new, rekindling of, changing your mind, redoing a situation, trying it over again. It's what this energy of the Phoenix is about. So, with this energy of temperance and Phoenix being in the problem area, this is about learning how to be serene and tranquil about some type of new phase that may be developing, about someone maybe changing their mind and making that energy to rise up from the ashes. This could be you learning how to be moderate, learning how to be sensible, learning how to combine your forces together to create a new phase for yourself, some new growth. This may be you learning how to manage, because temperance is also about managing energies. So this could be about you managing your energies, with optimism. This could be about you managing energies of conflict along with that optimism. This energy could be about you blending stagnation with forward movement so that you can rise from the ashes. But this energy is in the core problem area because this is what is needed. What is needed in this situation is that moderation, that balance, that serenity, that opening up, blending of energies, managing so you can step into the new phase, that new growth. And possibly change your mind about something that you may have, involved yourself in or said yes to with this engagement energy. And in the energy that's the possible obstacle or blockage for this, that is that Knight of Pentacles energy. That is the energy of someone, being slow and cautious and methodical. Someone who may be patient and clever. Because even though the Knight of Pentacles energy is a slow-moving knight, he does so, from a place of discernment, from a place of trying to be clear and clever, trying to be practical. From an energy of, of being efficient and responsible when you're doing something. This energy is being clarified by this golden mirror, this energy of a narcissist, someone who may be a love bomb or self-absorbed, one-sided. So this Knight of Pentacles energy, this energy, could be showing up for you because this could be about, what's creating an obstacle or blockage for you could be, an energy of someone who's methodical, someone that may be showing up as dependable, but they're also clever. This is someone who may, give off the energy of responsibility, but this energy is clarified and is wrapped around some type of narcissism, wrapped around something that's one-sided, something that is self-absorbed. So someone may be taking a methodical approach towards achieving something that, may be coming from a low vibrational place. And the best possible outcome energy that Spirit wants you to focus on is this energy of judgment. This energy, of awakening to something. We had this energy here with the High Priestess. That energy is working for you, that awakening energy, the energy of purpose, the energy, of assessing a situation, the energy, of making atonement for things. This energy is being clarified by looking at pictures, missing your nostalgia, making new memories. So the energy that Spirit is asking you to focus on may be an energy of you assessing or atoning for some type of What picture I'm getting, papers. You may have some type of documents that you may be, assessing. You may have found out something with this awakening energy, within your own spirit, this high priestess energy about yourself that makes you miss who you originally were before these energies of, you feel it in your head about some type of commitment that you may have involved yourself in. There may be, a judgment being called towards a situation that where nostalgia was attached to it, old memories, the past. But this top row of energy is being clarified by the ten of Wands, a burden, some type of struggle, some type of overwhelm, some type of blockage. It's creating this energy of someone being in over their head, needing to go within to tap into, higher consciousness, to their higher self. This energy of trying to moderate and balance, things out. Manage a situation where someone, may be, presenting an offer of stability. Where judgment is being called up on a situation. This burden, this overwhelm, this responsibility, this frustration is what's creating this energy. And clarifying this energy down here at the bottom is that energy of sabotage. Some type of rebuilding, something someone wants to work on, something that a person, you or someone connected to you, around you, is trying to repair. That is what's influencing this energy of an engagement ring that brings about this shock and sudden change towards someone who's trying to start a new phase or a new rise from the ashes. Because of someone who may be love bombing and narcissist on, looking at things from one side. Because they're stuck in a place of nostalgia. A place of missing someone, desiring something. So my fire signs, Spirit is urging you to awaken, to see the true purpose behind possibly this Knight of Pentacles energy. To make atonement for, the way you show up, the way you engage, the way you allow this energy to, create situations for you where you have to go back and find balance, where you have to tap into your sensibleness. Because the high priestess to the temperance, this is telling me that you've learned something. You've learned something. You understand something from a place of healing, from a place of realization, and you're being asked to atone for that. To assess that situation, to awaken to it, and to be responsible. I hope this energy has helped you, my beautiful, passionate fire signs. Until next time.